Rodriguez said gently. Would it be okay if we tried calling your mom together? Just to let her know where you are? Maya hesitated, then nodded. She handed him the phone, which Rodriguez noticed was a standard military-issue communication device, though he didn't immediately recognize the significance of this detail. He dialed the number Maya indicated, expecting to reach a voicemail or perhaps a disconnected line. Instead, after 2 rings, a crisp, professional voice answered. Lieutenant Colonel Johnson. Rodriguez was momentarily taken aback by the authoritative tone. Hello, ma'am. This is Officer Rodriguez with the Maplewood Police Department. I'm here at Riverside Elementary School with your daughter Maya. There was a brief pause, then the voice became noticeably more tense. Is Maya safe? What's the situation, officer? Yes, ma'am. Maya is perfectly safe. She's been waiting for pickup, and the school was concerned because they couldn't reach the emergency contacts on file. I understand, came the reply. I'm currently 23 minutes out from the school. There was an unexpected extension to today's training exercise that I couldn't communicate about in advance. Is Maya comfortable waiting, or do you need me to arrange alternative transportation? Rodriguez looked at Maya, who had been listening intently to his side of the conversation. She seems fine to wait, ma'am. We'll stay with her until you arrive. Thank you, Officer Rodriguez. I appreciate your assistance. I'll be there shortly. As Rodriguez hung up the phone, he noticed Mrs. Henderson's expression had shifted from skeptical concern to something closer to embarrassment. The other gathered adults began to disperse, suddenly finding other things that needed their attention. So, Rodriguez said to Maya, your mom will be here in about 20 minutes. Want to sit on the bench and wait? Maya nodded, then looked up at him with those serious 8-year-old eyes. Nobody ever believes me when I tell them what my mom does. They think I'm lying or making up stories. Rodriguez felt a pang of recognition. He thought about his own assumptions, his immediate skepticism when Maya had first mentioned her mother's occupation. Why do you think that is, Maya? She shrugged, swinging her legs from the bench. I think maybe because my mom doesn't look like what they think soldiers are supposed to look like. And because we live in a regular neighborhood and I go to a regular school, they think that means my family has to be regular too. The simplicity and accuracy of her observation struck Rodriguez. At 8 years old, Maya had identified something that many adults struggled to recognize: the persistence of stereotypes and assumptions that limited people's ability to see beyond surface appearances. Your mom must be pretty special to do the job she does, Rodriguez said. She is, Maya replied with obvious pride. She says that being in special forces means you have to be smart and strong and brave. But the most important thing is that you have to care about protecting people who can't protect themselves. She says that's why she does it. Not for the excitement or the tough stuff, but because somebody has to stand up for the people who need help. 22 minutes later, a figure appeared walking across the school parking lot with the kind of purposeful stride that immediately commanded attention. Lieutenant Colonel Sarah Johnson was not what many people might expect when they pictured a Special Forces officer. She was of average height, with natural hair pulled back in a neat bun, wearing civilian clothes that looked like they belonged to any other working mother in the neighborhood. But there was something unmistakable in the way she carried herself, a confidence and awareness that spoke of serious training and experience. As she approached, Rodriguez noticed several things simultaneously. Her posture was perfectly straight without being rigid. Her eyes were constantly scanning the environment, taking in details and assessing potential concerns with the automatic alertness of someone trained for high-stakes situations. And when she focused on Maya, her entire demeanor softened in a way that spoke of deep love and fierce protectiveness. Maya, baby, I'm so sorry I'm late, she said, embracing her daughter. Then she turned to Rodriguez. Officer Rodriguez? Thank you for staying with her. Of course, ma'am, Rodriguez replied, then paused. I have to ask, Special Forces? That's pretty impressive. Lieutenant Colonel Johnson smiled, and Rodriguez could see where Maya got her confident expression. 18th Airborne Corps, Fort Bragg, I'm currently on temporary assignment at the joint training facility about 40 minutes from here. Most of our exercises are scheduled to end by school pickup time, but occasionally things run long. She turned to Mrs. Henderson, who had been watching the interaction with obvious discomfort. Mrs. Henderson,